Previously...
Why haven't you told Georgie you're here?
I don't want her to know the cancer's back.
Are you prepared to put your full trust in me, Rhonda?
Yes, absolutely.
This baby might be Josh's.
He slept with you while you were upset. He took advantage of you.
Hang on, are you seeing Danny to get back at me?
No, of course not.
From the Quill Group.
Oh, contract of sale.
That's when I knew that he wasn't going to take no for an answer. Ezra.
Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
You've got a nerve showing your face around here again.
Well, I didn't have much choice. I was out of work after what happened. I had to rebuild my career. What's going on? What the hell are you doing here? I'm the Quill Group's new acquisitions manager.
Yeah, he's been headhunted to take over the management of the hotel complex.
And as I was about to explain to your wife, my first point of order is to conduct a thorough efficiency analysis.
So does this new boss of yours know you assaulted my wife and got away with it?
There are two sides to every story. They believe mine.
You can't just show up here and expect everything to be swept under the carpet.
I was hoping we could make the best of a bad situation. And since Terese is the consummate professional, I know I can rely on her full compliance and cooperation. I'd appreciate that report on my desk first thing in the morning.
Really?
1.8 kilos.
What?
I just weighed myself. I've lost 1.8 kilos.
You better go find them, haven't you?
According to our diaries, you've only lost 1.5 kilos, which means in the last 3 weeks I've burnt more calories than you, which means I win. Or to put that another way, you lose.
No. Hang on a minute. That's not proof. I need proof.
Fine, I'll weigh even less by the time we get back. Hey!
Oh, hi, Suze. Gee, that power walking's really working out for you. You look like you've lost weight.
Well, I haven't. Thanks for noticing. There's your proof, Fatty.
Yeah, that is not proof!
Hi.
Thanks for coming over.
What's all this?
Well, the hospital board has asked me to review all of Nick's cases, make sure they're above board. Put it bluntly, make sure he hasn't been faking any other patients' illnesses.
I see.
Yeah. How, I was wondering whether you might want to help me. I know you haven't made up your mind about whether to come back to the hospital or not, but they gave me a budget to hire an assistant, and my first thought was you. I mean, apart from anything else, the money would help make up for the back pay the hospital isn't giving you, and I think we'd work well together. So what do you think? You in?
Okay, yeah, I'm in.
Yes.
I try not to think about what's going to happen, but it's most likely I'll get jail time.
You just have to take it day by day. And remember, you don't have to do it alone.
Thank you. I did it again. I don't mean to keep kissing you.
No, it's okay.
Really, is it? I mean, we haven't talked about what's happening.
I guess I'm not really sure. All I know is for some reason, I'm drawn to you.
Well, as long as I'm not making you feel uncomfortable.
Please, had worse things happen than have an awesome girl kiss me.
You know, sometimes I think our friendship is the only thing keeping me sane.
When I stuffed up, I had loads of people around and you don't. I just want to help.
Even if it means upsetting Amber and the Turners.
They'll get over it. People forgave me, it just takes time.
In that case, would you come with me to see my lawyer? I don't really want to go alone.
Sure.
And the hearing? It's next week.
Yep, that too.
So it's definitely over?
Never really started. No, well, you know, Naomi, she supported me when I was ill. She was loyal and compassionate. Couldn't have asked for a better companion. But as far as taking things further, well, they would have ruined a perfectly good working relationship, that's all. What's that look for?
It's a shame, that's all. I thought I saw something there.
No, what you saw was affection, not love. We formed an emotional attachment, that's all.
And Naomi?
Yeah, well, you know, she realised it would have been a mistake to get further involved.
Did she?
Yeah, she... Oh, come on, it was a romantic construct with no basis in reality at all. Just like your relationship with her.
I know you want me to walk away.
No, I want you to run. I've been summoned by Terese. See ya. So I was right about you, wasn't I?
Sorry?
At least you had the decency to finally tell him the truth. I suppose that's something.
Don't listen to him.
So I have my first ultrasound next week. I was wondering if you wanted to come with me. Well, it's fine if you don't feel comfortable.
No, I do. I want to come with you, I mean.
I'd like that. Also, have you thought about whether you might want to move back in? It's just... I miss you.
I miss you too.
Okay, you've done some low things in your time, but this really takes the cake.
What are you talking about?
Is this your sick way of getting back at Terese for trying to help her brother flee the country?
Would one of you mind telling me what I'm being accused of?
Ezra Hanley is the new acquisitions manager.
Ezra is?
Come on, don't pretend you don't know about it.
Well, I didn't, I swear.
So what, it's a coincidence?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, you think about it. The less attached someone is, the more ruthless they are likely to be.
No one hates Lassiter's more than Ezra.
Oh, I'm sorry, Terese. Well, Quill, they promised it was going to be a gentle transition.
Well, hiring Ezra is more like an act of full-blown aggression.
Mrs. Canning, I'll take those if you don't mind.
Oh, and what if I do mind?
In case you haven't heard, I'm in charge now.
Yes, I did hear. I guess the Quill Group don't mind having a slime bag for a manager.
I'm going to need all of the Waterhole's books and accounts for the past 2 years, if it's not too much trouble.
And may I ask why?
With the change of ownership, the financial records need to be examined for inconsistencies.
Well, I hope you're not inferring that anything dodgy's been going
I'd also
on.
like to schedule a performance review ASAP. Standard procedure, all staff will be undergoing one.
Huh, I'll have to check my schedule, see when I can fit you in.
You do that. Oh, and how's your son, by the way? Jeff.
Gary.
Ah, yes, Gary. He got 6 months, right, for assaulting me? Not nearly long enough. Still, what goes around comes around. Eventually.
Have those morons at Quill gone completely mad sending you here?
They seem to think I'm the perfect man for the job.
Perfect for what?
My instructions are to turn this place around.
Really? And since when does Lassiter's need turning around?
Well, I'm informed that standards have slipped under Teresa's management. For example, the employment of a staff manager whose son's a criminal.
And what do you call yourself?
The new owners wanted someone who wasn't afraid to make the hard decisions.
Don't you mess with me, Hanley. In case you've forgotten, my influence as the mayor of Erinsborough stretches a very, very long way.
Maybe, but you're on Quill property now. So your influence doesn't carry any weight here. I'll expect those books in my office in 20 minutes. Have a nice day.
You're trying to find a creative way to get the kids excited about health stats.
Look, I haven't left my class plan to the last minute, if that's what you're thinking.
No, that wasn't what I was thinking.
Well, it was all ready to go until I found out David Maguire has got the kids to do a podcast for their next assignment, which is exactly what I was going to do.
Oh, well, that happens. Not the end of the world. Maybe you could swap your podcast idea for something you were planning on doing later in the term.
Yeah, of course, it's no big deal. It's just this on top of Ezra turning up.
What? Did that happen?
Well, just now, it turns out he's working for Quill and he's wasted no time in hassling Terese.
Oh, no, Brad, I'm so sorry. Is she all right?
Well, it takes a lot to shake her.
Yeah, pretty rough on you too. Is she at work at the moment?
Yeah.
Right, I might nick over, see if she wants to catch up for dinner.
Thanks, Susan. I'm sure she'd welcome a friendly face.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just bumped into Brad. Is it true?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, how can that even happen?
the universe's idea of a joke.
Terese, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I can't dwell on it. I just have to put my head down and focus on the job.
Yeah. Well, I'm free tonight. Carl's doing hospital stuff with Georgia, so maybe when you finish we could grab some dinner.
I wouldn't count on that. Mrs. Willis is going to be tied up for quite a while. And I'd appreciate it if you ladies could refrain from socialising on company time.
I'll see you later.
What can I do for you?
I've been reviewing some of the initiatives you've managed over the past year. You sent someone named Sharon Canning on a cruise.
Yes. It was for a market research assignment.
Is it true you have a personal relationship with her?
I met her a few times before the assignment, very briefly, but I can assure you she was a very suitable candidate.
And the only one, it seems. Surely you can see why that set off a few alarm bells. I'm going to have to reduce your responsibilities until I feel confident I can trust you.
With respect, I am perfectly capable of carrying
As
my
of
duties.
tomorrow, I'm placing you on reception. And beyond that, I'll have to see where I can permanently place you.
You can't do that. I'll be the highest paid receptionist in Lassiter's history.
You just may well be.
And if you think that anything positive can come out of putting that megalomaniac in charge, you're seriously deluded.
No luck, huh?
You know, it's one thing to play hardball. Those crooks took absolute advantage of me when I was down. I'm going to have to find some other way of getting rid of Hanley.
Oh, maybe you could make a suggestion box. I reckon you'd have a lot of contributors.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I'm so wrapped up in my own problems. I forgot to ask, how did you go with Amber?
Fine. No thanks to you.
Just fine?
Yeah. I'm moving back in with the Turners, actually.
Are you mad? Are you a glutton for punishment?
Don't start.
How can you possibly think about going back there after what she did?
I don't care.
Well, you should care. Do you want to raise another man's child, do you?
No matter what happens, I will love that baby as if it's my own.
You're not married. You've got an out.
I don't need an out.
You know, a little word of advice, now. Don't set a benchmark that's too high, that you can't live up to. You're only human.
Oh, thanks for the tip, but I'll be fine.
Look, I realise and understand that you've got a good heart, and I get that you want to look after Amber, but you've got every right to be angry.
Yeah, I know.
Really? Because if it was me, I would have found a way to let my anger out by now.
Good thing I'm not you then, huh?
You doing anything with your mum for Mother's Day tomorrow?
Yeah, she's coming up from Birregurra. We're going to take her out for a big family lunch.
Oh, nice. It's Rhonda, isn't it?
Yeah. She really liked shopping last time she was up, so we might hit a few of her favourite stores as well. Not that I've got any spare cash at the moment, of course.
Yeah, I do respect where you're coming from. If it was me, I would want an official apology.
Thanks. But I'm starting to think that I'm holding out for something that's never going to happen. And I did take Nate to the hospital earlier, and I realised that I'm really missing it.
Well, I can speak for everyone when I say the feeling is mutual. We need you there. Yeah, supporting your fellow nurses, fundraising for important causes, caring for your patients beyond the call of duty like you always do.
When I think about what we might find in here, it kind of puts my problems into perspective. I can't imagine how awful it would be to think that you've got one last chance at treatment and then have that taken away all over again.
Well, with you there, anyone in that situation would get the support they required.
Has anyone ever told you that you would make a really good salesman?
So, will you come back?
How could I say no?
Hey, I thought we were meeting at the waterhole.
Oh, yeah, we were. Hey, sorry about Paul.
It's fine. I know what he's like.
Yeah, but that's no excuse. He can't keep making digs at you.
It was one dig, and it honestly didn't even bother me.
Yeah, well, I had to go at him.
You didn't have to do that.
I know I don't have to fight your battles, but it was as much for me as you.
What did you say?
Told him that it doesn't matter what he or anyone else says, I am going to love and raise this baby.
I know you are.
Well, I wish Paul could accept it like you have.
Yeah, well, I don't think Paul will do the same thing in this situation. He can only see it through his own lens.
Yeah, his lens is pretty damaged.
You know what? Let's forget about Paul. Let's just go enjoy our dinner.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, I have to admit he was thorough. So far, everything is checking out.
Yeah. Well, with any luck, Nick's malpractice is solely targeted at Paul.
Hopefully.
Did you find something?
That must be the pizza.
I can get it.
Well, thank you. There's money on the bench.
So, did you want to sit at a table or at the bar?
Whatever, I don't care.
Okay, let's start at the bar.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
I heard you two are going to become parents. Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's just lovely news. I'm so happy for you.
It's definitely a big surprise.
Well, sometimes when people love each other, things are just meant to be.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
See ya. They're here. We should go.
No, let's just forget them and order.
They've seen us.
Don't worry about it.
I presume you still get a dinner break?
What I'm learning is to never presume anything these days.
I can't believe he's making you work this late.
He's not. It's my choice. I'm being proactive, showing commitment to the job.
This is crazy. Maybe you should quit while you've still got your sanity.
Yeah, except that's what he wants. You know, if I quit on my own accord, they don't have to pay me out, do they?
Right, so Ezra's determined to make your life hell until you can't take it anymore.
You know, I actually saw him do the exact same thing to a colleague of mine back in Perth. He pretty much performance managed him out of a job.
Yeah, well, someone should do the same to him.
Be careful. He has a habit of just popping up out of nowhere.
No one should have to work under these conditions. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, of course it is. Which is why I am going through my employment contract very carefully to see what he can and can't get away with. You know, if Ezra thinks I'm going out without a fight, he is sadly mistaken.
Yes. I know my job is safe, but he's got it in for me, I can tell.
You've hardly touched your meal.
I'm not hungry. We should have gone somewhere else.
Just don't let it get to you. Ignore them.
I can't.
Well, it doesn't bother me, honestly.
Then why do you keep looking over there?
Daniel, please, just let it go.
I just wish they'd leave.
I think we should go.
But we haven't had dessert yet.
Yeah, I can skip it.
I'm not going to run just because they've turned up. Huh? How does that one look?
Hey, guess who's back in town? Ezra Hanley. Why would the new management appoint someone like that? It's insane. Has Georgia gone?
Yeah, she is.
You all right?
Oh, sorry. I'm just, I'm concerned by something I found in Nick's patient files.
What?
Well, I'm worried I may have found another victim of his malpractice.
Really? What are you going to do?
Well, I've rung their oncologist. I had to leave a message. I can't really do anything until I hear back from them.
Well, can't you ring the patient directly?
No, it's a sensitive matter. I need to do it face to face.
Well, of course. Well, you can't do much tonight. Look at you, you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Get some rest and then start fresh tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think you'll find everything you need.
Hang on, what?
Well, this is your new desk.
What?
Well, since I moved into your office, I had to put you somewhere. That's okay, isn't it?
No. No, it isn't. You can't demote me. It says so here.
Does it say anything about your office?
Well, no.
Then you can be a manager stationed at reception. I'll see you in the morning.
So have you told your mum I'm moving back in?
Yeah.
And what does she say?
If we're happy, she's happy. Those were her exact words.
This is ridiculous.
What? No,
No,
Daniel.
it has to stop. What do you think you're doing? Eating dessert? No, you are deliberately trying to upset Amber by parading Danny in front of her.
Daniel, stop.
I know you are going through a tough time, but you need to know that Josh is using you.
Daniel.
He is just trying to get back at Amber.
Okay, back off, mate.
I told you not to flaunt Danny in front of Amber.
Guys!
And I'm not doing that!
Guys, stop!
Come on, let's get out of here.
Good riddance.
Not very zen, mate.
What was that?
Daniel!
Oh, you're gonna make a great dad, aren't you?
Unmissable drama.
All I could see was you and Josh together, and his face was so smug, I just couldn't stop myself.
My dad is dead because of her. Keep your distance from me.
You're no longer to be alone with any member of staff.
How dare you?
I forgot how hot you are when you're angry.